Hello and welcome to Startup Hub, your ultimate guide for startups. Um, Today we're covering how to build and recruit an effective board of directors for your startup. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your contacts. So, recruiting an effective board of directors for a startup is, of course, extremely important, right? And you should do that really early on. Now, a lot of entrepreneurs get started with their idea, they do their business plan, and they normally don't recruit a board of directors until they actually start going out there for funding. But I think it's essential that really early on you start recruiting or you have a board of directors that is going to give you that credibility out there when you go for funding, but also that these are people that might have a really good network that are going to help you on the trajectory that you're about to embark on, right? So recruiting a board of directors is a pivotal step in shaping, the journey of your startup. A well-assembled board is going to provide you with guidance, a diverse perspective, and contribute invaluable expertise that ultimately will be steering and helping you steer the company towards success, right? So these are people that are going to have a common denominator or a common shared goal towards your, objectives and goals, right? Um, so I'm going to cover here the sort of key strategies for recruiting a board of directors that it aligns with the growth, the vision and mission and goals of a strategy, right? Before embarking on the recruitment process, it's crucial that you effectively define the startup's needs and objectives, right? And that you also recruit for specific experience and diversity of the different people um, that is going to be essential to help you be well equipped to address the unique challenges that you're going to encounter, right? Uh, so the right skill sets, the right technical know-how, the diverse expertise, right? A robust board comprises individuals with a diverse expertise. There might be industry veterans that can bring a wealth of experience, but it is important that rather than recruiting a big name, that you recruit also for activity, right? It doesn't matter if you have a huge name, if that person is not going to be involved or help you out. It is a nice to have, but it's not as as important to get someone that is going to be active, the board members that are going to pick up the phone and help you out and use their network to get you customers, to get you cash flow, to get you investors. That is really, really important. So recruit for activity rather than just a name. And of course, bring diversity, right? Well-rounded diversity. People from different areas of the business that bring different expertise to your business. So it is essential that you network with industry connections, right? So individuals with a really extensive network and strong industry connections are going to be a game changer for your startup. So a well-connected board is going to open up a lot of boards to partnerships, collaborations, customers, funding opportunities, thus enhancing the startup visibility and growth potential. So really, really important. Now, it is important also as well to have a cultural alignment, right? The board that you recruit needs to really buy in into what it is you're doing, right? These people have a common denominator and a cultural understanding. Uh, I hope they like you or they like your team members, but it goes beyond professional qualifications, right? Cultural alignment is going to be paramount. Um, Board members should share the startup's values, the mission, the vision, the commitment to that mission. This alignment is going to foster a collaborative and cohesive environment that is going to ensure the board is fully invested in the success of that startup, right? So this is really, really important, right? So strategy is one thing, culture is really, really important, especially board down, right? They're going to be supportive, they're going to be supporting you and helping you out. So that strategic vision and leadership needs to be shared with this board, potential board members that are strategic thinkers and forward looking people, that normally will possess the ability to guide you through the various stages of your journey, and or potentially even anticipate industry needs or trends, because they're going to have their ears and feet to the ground, right? So most, hopefully they have strong leadership skills. They're going to be essential, because the board is going to play a crucial role in setting the tone for the organizational downwards and influencing that corporate culture, right? It is important that you have a very good, transparent, and open communication channel with your board members, because that's going to give you the foundation for a healthy um, board startup relationship that's going to provide clear expectations, clear guidance, oversight and governance, so that with regular updates, you are getting, as a management team member or also board member or founder, a constructive feedback that is going to contribute to that multi-collaborative and dynamic approach. So uh, this is why, again, culture is important, because a culture of open communications is going to foster in induce trust, and ensure that the board remains not only engaged but fully informed of what's going on day to day. So recruit board members like you were recruiting another key person. These are really important positions, and you need to really interview properly, carefully, and just don't bring someone again just because it's a good name. Because if there's a cultural clash, you're going to have problems, just like you have problems with a toxic employee as well. So this could be achieved through various channels. You can recruit through networking events, industry conferences, professional associations, your own network, or even recruitment agencies, right? So executive search firms normally have a very good roster of professional board uh, people that have been trained, that have the business acumen and network that is going to help you, um, and they're going to be fulfilling the qualifications that are going to be ideal for the success of your company, right? Now, when it comes to compensation and board recognition, it's obviously really hard at the beginning because you don't have, enough money to compensate the board. But normally, what I've done is set aside options or equity, to sort of compensate the board members that are crucial for maintaining their commitment and their support, the usage of their network and their involvement. So there is no need of paying or giving shares or setting aside shares for a board member that is not going to help you out, or just a name. I mean, if it's a gargantuan name, fantastic. If you could have Bill Gates on your board, wonderful, right? That's going to open up a lot of doors and potentially get you a lot of funding. So it's going to be a no-brainer. But not everybody is Bill Gates. So please recruit for activity. So in that recognition can help you attract top tier talent, but that reward of shares or options will make it more attractive for board members to also have perhaps a success fee sort of approach of how their involvement is going to develop with the company that will further strengthen their dedication to that startup or your startup, both internally and externally. To conclude, I mean, I have a whole presentation that I've done for many startups on really comprehensive slides on how to recruit a board of directors and things that I've done on the past in my own boards. Um, but recruiting a board for a startup is a strategic process that is going to require careful consideration and planning. So by understanding your startup's unique needs, you're going to be seeking diverse expertise that's going to foster, again, that cultural alignment and prioritizing transparent communications that the entrepreneurs can assemble um, together with the board that is not only going to guide the company through its early stages, but it's going to contribute to the significant long term success and control growth of the venture. That, in essence, it's going to be, and well, it's going to be provide the resilience for a thriving startup moving forward. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea of what it takes. Obviously, this is just highlighting and scratching the surface, but it is something that you need to plan like anything else within your startup. So in recruiting board members, please do it carefully, do your homework, and pay attention. Uh, these are critical recruits, just like key members of your management team. Thank you.